I welcome all of you to another Tokyo Revengers video, guys. And today I'm gonna be reviewing chapter 238. Honestly, the chapter was really good. We continue to see how much impact Draken's death had on the story. And we saw how Draken's death has affected Mitsuya. So we're going to talk about that in this video. As usual, guys, I would kindly appreciate it if you can drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Let's go into the video now. So, you guys may have seen this while reading the chapter, because the words here refer to the content of the whole chapter in one sentence. Also on the last page of the chapter will be a hint for the next chapter. What is mentioned here is the new team is accepting members. If we look at the people in the Thousand Winter Gang, Takemichi will not give up easily until he finally reaches the goal. We also saw him lead the Toman gang in Tenjiku arc. But when it comes to handling things properly, he does not have the ability to do it right and to handle it patiently in that difficult situation. And the other three in the gang are the best in the fight. Those like Takemichi who do not know how to handle things properly. So, if a gang wants to perform better, we definitely need an advisor. So chapter 238 officially starts here. Takemichi tells all three of them that their gang needs an advisor, which all three of them agree on. And we can see on this page that they are all wearing Thousand Winters uniforms. Even Inupi. He said in the last chapter that he would never wear a lame one like that. Now he seems to have accepted it. Probably our boy Chifu must have been bothering him constantly. After hearing Takemichi say that, someone with good taste, Chifu asks what it means. Not gonna lie, this is so hilarious. Because he doesn't even know that they are all talking about Chifu's uniform. That's what Hakai says too. I think they will finally change the name of the gang. Takemichi does not say the name of the person they are looking for. Everyone can easily understand who he is talking about. Hakai immediately understands what he said. And he mentions someone who I hold a lot of respect. I really like this part. Finally, they all decided to go to Mitsuya's house. One Piece Luffy comes to mind when you see the way Hakai shouts. You can see his mouth here. Then his sister comes out of the house. She tells her brother kind of in a pinch right now. She says he's preparing for the competition for Japan's Fashion Design Newcomer Award in a week. Why Mitsuya did not appear in previous chapters now makes sense. Because Mitsuya didn't even pay attention to his physical health. I think he probably wouldn't have talked to anyone after Draken's funeral. And it must have been the last time the former Toman members saw him. But I think Ken Wakui-sensei should have shown us how Mitsuya was during Draken's funeral. In chapter 212, we see Mitsuya frequently meeting other Toman members. After Draken's death, he seems to have completely disappeared. Hakai says he does not like awards and prizes. Then Luna tells them the reason. Takemichi asks her if he can see Mitsuya. Then finally we see him. You can see the debris around him. And the instant entrainment box he ate. There are so many things in that dark room around him that we can't tell. We can see Mitsuya getting frustrated when he throws away the paper when his design does not fit as planned. Because he does not focus his mind on one thing. Mitsuya's specialty is the ability to take anything easily and make decisions. On this page, we can feel that he has lost it. He does not even know that his sister has come to his room. This clearly proves that he is not in a state of mind. Takemichi and Mitsuya finally meet. It shows how stressed he is in today's chapter. At this point, both Izana and Takomi come to my mind. Because we saw how much pain they both experienced when they lost Shinichiro. Shinichiro was more involved in their lives. Draken and Mitsuya have been friends since childhood. So it must have been very difficult for him. You can see the darkness around Mitsuya's eyes. I think he rarely sleeps. Finally, Takemichi and Mitsuya both sit on the swing in the park outside of his house and start talking. Mitsuya asks why he came here. Looks like he doesn't want to see anyone. However, Takemichi tells Mitsuya about his goal and the gang. When he said Mikey's name, I thought Mitsuya would do something like get angry or frustrated. But he says I want to show it to him. At this point, We get the flashback that both Mitsuya and Draken met on snowy days. When you see this after Draken dies, it's really hits different. They both talk about their works. Draken asks him, "You are doing good with fashion." But Mitsuya says not really. Draken also talks about his bike shop. Although not very profitable. Inupi and he also do what they can. After Mikey fights with his friends, everyone leaves him. But Draken was the only person who kept thinking about Mikey. He could not continue his normal life without him. That's why he asks Mitsuya, "Have you grown accustomed to living life without Toman?" When Draken said, "I think I'm gonna go back to the life of a delinquent," one thing that came to my mind is when Draken says he's really going back to delinquent life. What that means is that he has to get Mikey back from the wrong path to the right path. Draken's parents died when he was a child. After that he was like family with Mikey and Mitsuya and all of the Toman peoples. Of course, he did not want Mikey to be alone. That is why he joined the Brahmin gang. He would even have said in chapter 214, "I'll continue following Mikey." Which means he's going to follow him until he brings Mikey back. Maybe I'm thinking a little too much. But the things I said will definitely make sense. But Draken does not want to involve anyone. However, the final message to Mitsuya is that you better become better a fashion designer. The scene was very emotional. So Mitsuya tries to keep his promise as much as possible. Takemichi understands that too. Mitsuya still has a photo of those Toman people. I hope he will definitely come to help Takemichi. Despite being told that Mitsuya will not join the gang on that page. Finally, 1 week later, the National Fashion Design Newcomer Award event takes place. The chapter ends with Takemichi and 1,000 winter persons going there. I think it is possible to Mitsuya join Takemichi's gang after this event. And they may even change the uniform. Let me know what you all think below. Anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, and good luck to all.